What is going on, y'all? I am so excited to have one of the new AudioPipe subs sitting over here. This is, of course, the BDC-V, but not only does it have the 5-stack motor, also just a overall fully redone sub from the previous BDC series. So let's check it out. That's right, guys. Gotta give a huge shout out to Big Jeff Audio for helping out with this sub. Now, I did purchase this through Big Jeff Audio because they have great customer service, super fast shipping. But when I told Big Jeff I was going to go pick one up, he just gave me a discount, which I really appreciate. So thank you so much to him for supporting the channel. Came very nicely packed in the box, double boxed. Plus you have an extra layer holding it in there. So of course, showed up nice and safe. Inside the box, you get this cutout sheet. This is really neat. You can peel this out. You can then run your pencil all the way along so you know the exact size to cut out your hole. You get an Allen key, AudioPipe decal, registration, warranty form, and of course you get the user manual here. Now you can see, looks like currently they have these new BDC lines in 12s and 15s. Let's take a look here, guys. We have a BDC-12, of course, for a sealed box, 1.75 to 2 cubic feet. And then down here for a ported box, 2 cubic feet to 3 cubic feet. And then over here we have all the specs. Let's take a look at these. We have the forum version, which is this guy. FS 33 hertz. SPL is 86 dB. Frequency response 25 to, it says, 1200 hertz. Maybe it means 120 hertz. Doesn't really matter. 3-inch voice coil. 4.25 wind height on that voice coil. Of course, 4 layers. Linear excursion, guys. The X Max 20 millimeters. Max excursion peak to peak 50 millimeters. 310 ounce motor. And about 0.2 cubic feet displacement. And y'all, this motor weighs 40 pounds. And of course, guys, this guy is 1200 watts RMS. 2400 max. Okay, now looking at this guy, a couple things you'll notice. First off, of course, up top we have a new design. It has a little more traditional style dust cap. It is some sort of woven material. It is stupid stiff, guys. Cone, stupid stiff as well. Of course, that is huge mega roll surround. The other big difference you'll notice, we have a new basket on this thing. Really like this basket. Looks a lot nicer and just feels a lot more refined than the old baskets. The old baskets they would use didn't look as good and they were like sharper, not quite as finished. These are much nicer, much more upgraded. Of course, cast aluminum. And down here, they updated the terminals as well. Of course, you have these patented terminals that instead of push terminals, y'all, you have these little Allen keys that you screw and unscrew. Really like these. Makes it easy to wire these in series or parallel. Of course, in here, y'all, we have 2 strands of the flat tinsel leads. Like these things a lot. Of course, on this side, we have 1 pair of positive and negatives. And then on the other side, we have 2 pairs. Again, guys, this makes it really easy to wire this thing in parallel or series. Moving along into here, y'all, got that 3-inch coil. This has got the black glue on it. Looks really nice. Plenty of venting along this. And of course, down here, y'all, we have plenty of venting for the coil as well. And we have that really cool traditional looking motor on this thing. I love it. Now, y'all, I've had a bunch of AudioPipe subs. In my opinion, they make an absolutely killer budget sub. If you're trying to get the most bang for the buck, AudioPipe has you covered. I've had the BDC-2s, BDC-3s, BDC-4s, and the Eye Candy series. Hey, they all have been awesome, but looks like on this guy, 1, we get a bigger motor, which is really nice. But 2, hey, they really seem to have stepped this thing up, made it look a little cooler with the new dust cap, and of course improving the basket and terminals. Just another nice addition. And y'all, this guy is still super affordable, under 300 bucks. I think this guy was like 250, which is not bad at all. Don't know, you're not gonna be able to tell in person, y'all, but this is actually a pretty beefy looking sub. I like it. So guys, what we want to find out is, how does this thing sound? How does it perform? What can it take? That's what we're going to find out, y'all. So let's throw it in the car and get to testing. Real quick, guys, got to, of course, tell you about the sponsor of today's video. That is, of course, DefBonts. I've been running one of their Apocalypse subs in here for the past several weeks while I've been doing some other videos. Y'all, I've had this sub for at least 3 years now. This is kind of my go-to daily sub. Anyway, real quick word from them, then back to the video. What is going on, guys? Do you like super high quality, awesome equipment? Oh, sorry, not this guy. Sorry about that. But do you like super high quality equipment that looks awesome, sounds awesome, and outlast pretty much everything that I have tested out on this channel? Well, if you do, that is why I love partnering with DefBonce. I put all the DefBonce subs through my most extreme test out of any sub, and y'all, they make it through, and that is just ultimately why I love them. Also, their stuff looks super cool, not cookie cutter whatsoever. Now, whether you want an awesome amp, an awesome sub, some great crisp door speakers, DefBonce has you covered. I can't say enough good things about them, y'all, and I know most of y'all have seen the videos. You have seen how well these things do. There will, of course, be a link in the description below to Alfred Audio. Go check them out. We really appreciate them supporting the channel. Now, back to the video. My goodness, guys, for this guy being under a $300 sub, it is just taking a beating. I've been in here for at least 30 minutes, y'all, nonstop, just slamming demos on this thing. It just takes everything that I have thrown at it, and hey, it actually sounds absolutely awesome, which is great, y'all. You know I love some affordable bass, and this guy definitely packs the perfect punch. So for everyday bumping, y'all, hey, for the price, this has got to be one of my favorite setups. Definitely don't need anything bigger, so no point to spend $500 or $600 on a sub when this guy gets the job done. Now, is it going to smash the lows like maybe a Sundown X could do? I mean, probably not. But, again, for under a $300 sub, guys, I don't think you can beat it. All right, next up, guys, let's do the dB test. See how loud we can get this guy at 35, 40, and 45 hertz. Let's get it. Like with all my other tests, we have the driver's side window open. We have the meter down in the passenger kick. Of course, port facing the hatch. Let's see what we get. All right, guys, we got this set to 35 hertz. All right, pushed 2,000 watts through it, and we broke up into a 140.8. All right, let's try 40 hertz. 3,797 watts, and again, getting a 140. This time a 140.2. All right, let's try 45 hertz. 3,168 watts. But as you can see, we are suffering 136.4. Let's try 35 hertz again, but this time, turn it up a notch. 2,778 watts. Well, we got a little better, 141.4. I think this guy could have done better, but our impedance is rising so high. When this tar amp gets to clipping, it kind of starts really cutting power, so don't think we were able to push the full potential to this guy. Hey, that we could have, but this is a dual 4 ohms, so we have it wired to 2 ohms, and of course, we're rising up to almost 5 ohms. Not helping. I think if we had a dual 2 ohm, hey, probably could have got a little bit better score, but it's what it is. Hey, for single 12, I'm always happy with a 140, at least in this setup. I know there's tons of y'all that have a single 10 doing 156s or whatever. I've heard it all. You know, the point is we're doing these tests in the same kind of box, same space, same area, all that stuff. Trying to compare head to head, not trying to squeeze the exact loudest that we could out of a setup in this vehicle. All that being said, got a decent score. Definitely not the best, but I'm not mad at it. All right, next up, let's do an RMS test on this guy. Now, since this is AudioPipe, let's throw it back to the old school. Let's do a musical RMS test on this thing. Obviously, most people are going to be playing this guy on music. Not going to be running straight test tones through it, and everybody always gets mad at me, you know, when I do the test tones and I blow a sub. So, hey, it's what it is. Hey, let's do musical RMS test, see if we can make it through a song around that 1,200 watts. Let's get it. Well, guys, as expected, the old AudioPipe made it no problem through that. Hey, definitely some warmth on the dust cap, though. Gotta say, guys, I've loved testing out this thing. Now, right now, this guy's only 145 bucks on Big Jeff Audio. Y'all, I don't expect it to stay that price for long. And y'all, you're not gonna find much stuff like this for, you know, really under 300 bucks anymore. So if I were y'all, I'd go grab one while it is still available. This is gonna be my new daily sub here for a little while, at least until I, of course, get something else I gotta test out. But overall, guys, I really love this thing. If you're looking for a great sub that is an awesome value, sounds good, takes the power, then y'all, you gotta go grab this guy. Now, is this guy gonna be your an SPL monster? Hey, maybe not, but I'm not here for numbers. I'm here for sound, for bass, for smashing some lows, and this guy has put a smile on my face. Well, guys, let me know in the comments what you think of this absolute budget banger. Thank you all so much. Really appreciate each and every one of you. That's gonna do it for this video. Remember, as always, guys, keep basing on.